Today is September 25th, 2023. And I was I just finished eating a Chinese buffet. I was craving some noodles, and that craving has been quenched. So I was eating, and I thought to myself that yesterday when I was watching that YouTube, was it this morning at 2 a.m.? Probably 2 a.m. this morning, right? So what I've noticed about day trading is that it is very similar to what is that? Planes, trains, and automobiles. There's this movie about these two people who got snowed in, and they weren't able to take the plane home, and uh, so first, so they have to get home, and they were going to the same place, and so they decided to. It's a movie called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And anyway, uh, that was a very funny movie. Anyway, um, what I've noticed about uh, see, Wall Street physically is located in New York. Okay, that's where it's located. That's um, and it reminds me of all of us who are striving to get to Wall Street physically, but in reality, it's through the mind and experience. I told a coworker of mine Saturday, and he's taking a high school economics class where he's trading stocks, and apparently he's number one. And I told him, look, your job at this point is not to be number one, but is to uh, build up a consistent means to make profit. A person can be number one by pure luck. So that is not the objective. But if you get to be number one based on strategically studying and incrementally making progress towards the objective of making a profit, then here's what I need to add, which is um, you can scale up later on. Okay. So, so every one of us wants to go to Wall Street in mind and body. And what I've noticed about people who gets to Wall Street is that they leave Wall Street in an RV. Once they achieve success as a day trader, they buy an RV, they roam around the world because the internet is everywhere now, right? And so they can trade from anywhere. The quality of internet providers have substantially increased, and therefore trading can be done either on a cell phone or tethered through some sort of a roaming kind of a situation. And so people from like farming fields in Nebraska, in Tanzania, and Siberia, and people from uh, people from people from where is that? People from Shanghai, people from Rome, people from Paris, people from what's the capital of Germany? and people from Finland. So all walks of life move towards Wall Street. And they move and they move and they move and they move. Unfortunately, 95% of the people who trek all the way to Wall Street never get there. They spend and they spend and they spend and they spend. They toil and toil and toil and remain a 95% of the trading community, which feeds the 5% of the trading community. It is a good thing that humanity has been supplanted with a the insatiable appetite to make oneself a an individual who is self-sustained, and the allure attracts. The allure causes the DNA in a person to to move in that direction. And some people are just, they have different interests and they have no interest in day trading. And so that's okay too. I mean, that's God created each of us individually, and that's how things work. And so, to an extent, some people just take a few steps towards Wall Street and leave. Some people go halfway and leave. Some people go 96%, actually 96% of the way, and then actually 94% of the way, and then turn back. And then there are some of us who really have no options. Really, I mean, there's some of us have no options, and so there's no turning back. It just, whether I make it as a 99-year-old man who's still attempting to make it as a day trader, or that's my case. So that is essentially the way that the Wall Street is very, very. That's how things work. And because I am a faithful man, thank God, that what I've learned is that equally, people who seek Jesus Christ when he was in a manger, people started to trek towards him. And ever since his birth, and before that, we had no idea. God was everywhere. God was somewhere. God was here and there, everywhere. Just couldn't put my finger on it in the past. But now I can say, oh, here on earth, there is God. And that God is in the form of Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's it. So people who trek from all across the world, every humanity of existence is seeking the riches of Wall Street. And on a faith-based system, it's very similar to the faithfuls seeking out the Almighty Christ. And so people walk, they ride their bicycles. They should call the movie called airplanes, trains, automobiles, bicycles, wheelchairs, on foot, and moving towards what is called the Wall Street. Nowadays, Wall Street is everywhere. Anywhere that internet link is provided, somebody could just go there and make the trades and become either the 5% or the 95%. You decide what you decide which one you are. Are you the 95% or the 5%?